Hey everyone, my name's Alex and I work with the Ripco team here in Calgary. We're going to look over how this year has played out, what's changed, what the numbers were for December, and our predictions moving forward. Let's jump right into the numbers for December. The housing market ended strong this year in Calgary. We're entering the market in the most balanced conditions we've had in the past 5 years. Housing demand over the latter part of 2020 was far stronger than anticipated and nearly offset the initial impact caused by the shutdowns in spring. The average detached property was hovering around $490,500. The semis were hovering around $393,000. Townhouses were around $280,500 and condos were $243,000. That's a year-over-year price increase for detached at 43%, semis 39%, townhouses 33%, and condos 38%. As you can see by those huge increases in December, this month was the highest December total in sales since 2007. Detached properties saw slightly more sales compared to last year's levels, and we are seeing a decrease in supply level. These adjustments did cause sellers' market conditions across all districts except for in the west and city center. Semi-detached properties sold at a similar rate compared to last year, with some areas doing really well while others not so much, countering each other out. While sales did not improve across each district, there were reductions in supply across all districts and is helping reduce the months of supply. For the townhouses, sales increased by 2% compared to last year. With the rising sales, we did see a reduction in supply, which also caused the months of supply to trend down, especially over the second half of the year. And lastly, for condos, sales this month were the best December since 2014. It wasn't enough to offset the earlier pullbacks as condo sales eased by 10% in 2020 overall. This is the slowest year for apartment condos since 2001. Unlike other property types, supply levels have not adjusted in the same way and this segment still remains oversupplied. Prices have trended downwards over the past 2 months due to excess supply, and right now it's a race to the bottom. So throughout all the sectors in this time of year, inventory does drop off, especially over the holiday season, but especially this year due to the further COVID-19 restrictions that we saw. Attractive interest rates, along with prices that remain lower than several years ago, have likely supported some of the recovery that we did see in the second half of this year. However, it is important to still know that the annual sales activity still declined by 1% compared to last year, and we still remain well below long-term averages. This year's Calgary real estate market was a little bit like a roller coaster. As the roller coaster is going up, that's like our freehold sector of the market in Calgary, and especially in the surrounding areas. And everyone wants to buy a house in 2020 and wants to be away from the downtown core. And on the flip side of things, the condo market has been down for a while, and with continuing oversupply of inventory, prices continue to drop. As we go further into January and into 2021, more properties keep on coming onto the market and we are seeing lots of activity. There's tons of opportunities to get into the market now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions about the market in Calgary or in the surrounding areas, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to work with you this year and help you make your real estate goals become reality.